Finally, Hyrox is here. Sydney 2025, and this is how we go. Okay, Hyrox day one, guys. We did mixed doubles and my wife did relay. Wow, what a vibes. This is the first time in the Hyrox history of doing 3 days. 3 days, normally it used to be 2 days. This is the first time here in Sydney where they did 3 days because the amount of athletes that did participate. This sport is growing, guys. Hyrox is growing so fast, such a good sport. We're gonna call it like that because now it becomes a sport. In 3 days, there were 22,000 athletes participating on this event. Quick sugar, quick energy, carbohydrates for the race, guys. Let's see how we go with this thing. What I can tell you guys, the vibes over there were amazing. Since you arrived to the location and you see these people walking or taking the train or transports to get there, and you start seeing these people, these athletes, you start feeling with that energy, with that vibes. And since you go into the building, oh my God, that is something that I can't explain, but such a good vibes, guys. And I'm so happy to be part of it.
Pues
what I can tell, why I will focus on day one, okay? So my partner and I, we did mixed doubles, as I said before. You knew that we were preparing for this day, and I think we did really good with our preparation, except for, you know, as I mentioned in the past video, we did have some challenges, let's say like that. My partner did have a knee injury and during that training, but she did better towards to the end and she was ready for it. What is about me, I did have a shoulder pinchment on the left shoulder, and I did have to take some time off with not training upper body, but I was focusing, of course, on my cardiovascular system. I was focusing on my legs and whatever I could do. Saying that, guys, when we arrived there, as I said before, the vibes were amazing, incredible. I bring my 2 kids with me. They were supporting us, so it was such a good feeling. And yeah.
Yes. So you. ¿Tienes frío?
yes, very.
Team, pónganse ahí juntos, enseñando los brazaletes, los 3. Con las chaquetas. Always the team supporting, yeah? Cool.
So let's go for parts, okay? As we get in there and you start seeing these people, also you start getting a little bit nervous. I noticed my wife's face or expression said I knew she was a little bit nervous, but that is normal. It's normal because it's like any athlete, right? Before the performance or before to actually go to the field, it's always this tickling. But it's a good sensation to feel because that means that you care, and that means that you are excited and somehow to just get it done. Makes sense? To as Hyrox said himself, the competition is just a celebration of what you were been doing for the past 3 months, a celebration of your preparation, right? And that was the case. So once we arrived there, we did a few laps through the building to see how was everything, where was the stations, where to know the place, right? To like that we don't get confusion, we don't get confusion with the course. Then the time arrived.
Because it's going to be 3 days, a lot of people, so now it's going to make it easy to cross, and that's the way you guys are going to have to cross, and then you just go on the station.
First day we did mix, double, and it becomes the time to go on the field, right? So my partner and I, we went to the warm-up zone, and obviously you feel that nervous, you start feeling that emotion, not in a bad way, in a good way, like it's like any sport, right? The athletes before the performance, they will tell you the same, they will start getting that tickling, and it's a good feeling because that means you, well, I would say, in my personal point of view, is like you feel like you want to jump on and get it done, right? And I noticed, I was chatting to my wife, because she did the mixed double with me, and she also was like, man, I'm pumped, I'm nervous but pumped, and man, the sensation used to be there warming up with another athletes, and just look each other and have a chat with them. It's like everyone surfers, everyone just feel the same way, nervosism but in good ways. What I like from these guys, and Hyrox saying himself, Hyrox event is just a celebration of what you were doing the last 3 months. It's a celebration of your preparation. Makes sense? It's the fun part, and that's one of the things that maybe you don't see, guys. The hard work any of these athletes did previous to this event, the hard training, the nutrition, Who knows, they overcome after an injury. So we don't see that. We don't see the hard part. The event is just the event is just a celebration of that phase, and just for the simple fact of you being there, it's just a win. Doesn't matter your timing. Doesn't matter what station you did better or worse. Just with the simple fact of you being there is a win. It's not easy. It's not easy, believe me. For those that have done Hyrox, they know what I'm talking about. It's not easy, but saying that, also I'm proud, and I'm pretty sure all the athletes will be proud of what they've done, because it's not easy. Anyway, so my partner and I, we were in the women's zone, and then it comes the time to start the race.
Yeah, one drop. There's one or two cheers, that's all. What am I?
So we walked to the tunnel. The sensation in that tunnel, guys, it's just incredible. It changed you. It changed everything. As soon as you go in and you start, listen to that song. I will not tell you which song, because you have to be there to live that experience. And it's a good song that pump you up. And then you see these short videos, and then you start, seeing people running already, and you are on the tunnel waiting just for your time to start. It's just fucking amazing, feeling. It pump you up, definitely pump you up. And that's one of the things that I love the most. And I will not change that. I will not change that for nothing. So here we are, my partner and I, pump it up. And since the time comes up, boom, running. Now, my partner and I, we work, we have a plan for it. Obviously, it's not just go, go, go. Especially when you work, I will say, as a team, either way, it could be mixed double, or especially also relay. You have to have a plan. So my partner and I, we planned to the first lap of running. We know we will not go crazy. We're gonna go a good pace, yes, but we're not gonna burn ourselves. So we told each other we're gonna take this as a warm-up, right? Then we went to the first station. For those that doesn't know, the first station was skier, 1,000 meters road. And I would say, guys, that was pretty good. We did smash that station. We feel we knew what to do. We knew the rules. We knew everything. We knew the place. So everything was just perfect. Worked smoothly. And by then, guys, I get surprised because we did the first lap run as a warm-up, and actually we did a really, really good time compared to Brisbane. We did good. We arrived to the station with no feeling of that fatigue that that we didn't feel that tired yet. So we arrived to the station good, smoothly, and then we started the ski again, and it was really good. The technique, everything we practiced before, it did pay off because we did really good on that station, no penalty and good timing. Even you can tell in the video we were the last one, almost the last ones to finish it. But again, we take that station and that was the plan to do as a warm-up. Yeah, but also not too slow. But we were happy with the timing and everything by then, everything as a plan. Then we started running again. And that second running, it was even better because we feel a little bit more warm up. The body was a little bit more, like a little bit more, it wasn't that tightness anymore. So it was warm and we did actually a good second lap. Then we arrived to the sled push, 150 kilos for mixed doubles open. In this one, my partner Carolina, she were training for this. Even she was doing a little bit more weight on her training. She was doing like pretty much the way that we do a men's pro division. She was doing on her training around 200 kilos, 180 kilos, every single time. So 150 kilos, that's actually the weight of mixed doubles open. It was easy for her. And that helped me a lot in that station. I started as well that station. I feel very comfortable, I feel very good. I know there were a lot of complaints about the turf from Chicago, and people complain a lot, but on this one we use the same and didn't feel that bad. Actually, one of the things I noticed in that is like if you, because there is some athletes or some people, they actually when they push, they kind of elevate a little bit the rack or the sled, and I think when you pull up that thing, it actually got stuck a little bit. So there is no reason to actually pick it up. Keep on the floor and everything will go just smooth. I didn't feel any difference. And I told my partner that was the plan, like don't try to keep on the floor and then just push. And it works for us. We did good time in that one too. Everything was again working perfectly. And we did good time as well. So my partner did actually very good. Our strategy was doing half. So I pushed half, she finished the other half, and like that for the 4 laps, there's the course. And we were so happy with it.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have the sled pull. And then the game changed in that station.
Emma! Yes!
Nice, kid. Let's go, Dave.
When we arrived to the station, everything was good, our timing was perfect, our running was better. And I started doing the sled pull. I did my part very well. Then my wife, she started doing it, and then she feels something on her knee. And as I said before, when we were doing our preparation, she did have some troubles with her knee, and she was checking the physio, and she have a process to recover. She become better, and no dramas, no problems when towards to Hyrox. But somehow when we were doing the sled pull, she feel that again. And one of the things we always talk, my partner and I, when we do mixed doubles, is like the purpose of this division is to actually, whoever it is, if you're doing mix or you're doing men's double or women double, it's two people doing the same station. So you should do half of the work, right? Half. And that's what we try to do, my partner and I, because that's the purpose. It's not like I do everything and then you should run. Everyone has their own strategy, but for us it's 50-50. And my partner is proud with that because she feels like she's part of it, and the time we do is between us, and that, believe me, is a good feeling. But that wasn't the problem. We started running again, and basically she couldn't run that much anymore. So we have to slow down a lot. At the point they're almost jogging, and then sometimes we have to use walk. And obviously our goal was to smash our time from Brisbane. But because of this situation, I don't know if we can do it. Somehow we did get to the next station. There was the burpees. We managed to get there. Obviously, during the running before that station, I was asking to my wife if she feel alright to finish, and that's what I like from her. She's like, yeah, we have to finish this. She's brave. So we get to this station, the burpees. And obviously, because she was a little bit in pain on her knee, so I want to start the station. But as soon as I did the first burpee, oh my God. I'm not gonna say I feel cramps, but it was a tenth of cramps.
Let's go.
my hamstrings. So as soon as I jump, I feel that kind of, I did one burpee and I told my partner how her knee was. If she can do a few burpees like that, I can stretch a little bit. Guys, I promised you the day before and that morning, I tried to keep my body, not only that day, it's like always, I try to keep my body hydrated. But I don't know if it was because of me being doing pretty much most of the sled pull, the nervosism, the stress about my partner injury. I don't know. My body feels just different after that sled pull as well. Somehow my partner did a few burpees over there, and then I'm back into the game, right? And the stretch helped me a lot, because after that I didn't feel that any cramp, but I was a little bit conscious. I didn't want to, also hurt myself, and then we couldn't finish the race. So I feel pretty good. I did pretty much as well of the burpees. My partner did as well. Like she was, no, I want to do. So she did burpees as well. Not as many as we planned, but she did, and I'm glad, because also it helped me a lot to recover with my hamstring. And then we try to run again. We try to do as best as we can. Obviously look after my niece partner, and everything was good. In that period, it was a little bit stressed about the timing. We're not gonna make it. It was a little bit, the head started getting a little bit stressed. And this is one of the things I want to talk to you guys, is when you are in that field, when you are in that, it's again a celebration. You have to have fun, you have to enjoy. But situations like this also, it take you away from it. Make sense? They take you away from that, and then you forget about everything. You forgot why you've been there. You forgot about your training. You forgot. You don't see even anybody. The place is full of people, full of athletes, but you focus too much on the problem that you forgot about everything. And that, after burpees, I think is, they say, the big shadow of our comp for me and for my partner, because I saw my partner almost at the point of crying. And when I saw that expression on her face at the point of cry, that was my wake up call. And somehow I was like, relax, bro. I look around, I start hearing the people, hearing the athletes, the atmosphere. And it's like, man, doesn't matter the time. Doesn't matter if we beat our time from Brisbane. Doesn't matter that. And personally, what I was in my head, help Carolina. Take pressure off from her. And she was maybe feeling that she let me down. So my head was like, don't let her think that, and let's change the mindset. When we were jogging from burpees to walking farmers, that day I was smiling. I look at her, I started smiling to her. I was like, baby, don't worry about the time. Don't worry. If you're gonna finish this, we're gonna finish, but we're gonna finish enjoying it. Look around, look at your kids, they're watching us. Don't stress. Let's have fun. Let's walk. Doesn't matter if it takes us 2 hours. Let's just enjoy it. And that, I feel, take pressure off from both of us. And I see that she changed. I didn't see that feeling of cry on her face anymore, and we actually could improve a little bit of running. I love that. So we went to the next station. No walking farmers. Sorry, it was Roa. We went to the Roa, and next to us was Peter Day with his partner. Now, I have the opportunity to be with him or meet him at our studio F45 Hurstville. He did show up twice on our studio to help us and give us some tips from Hyrox. He has such a good experience, and we learned a lot from him. I didn't expect to be next to him on Hyrox Sydney, and man, that was incredible. I tried to don't focus too much on the people that are next to us, but that was an extra plus. So here is my wife doing the row. That station we work as a planet. Her knee didn't bother her too much on that station, and our plan was to do again 200 meters. And when I jump in there, guys, this is one of the stations that cost me more, not only on the event, if not during my training. I have quite hip, my hips are too tight. I've been working on that in my preparation. I've been doing a lot of hip mobility, stretch and all that stuff. And when I went to this station and I started doing it, it actually feels all right, feels really good. And I was feeling very smooth. And I did have good control, my partner too. We didn't get that fatigue on that, like, you know what I mean? So actually we controlled the movement, we controlled the strength, the pull, and we did very good time. Pretty much we finished at the same time as Peter Day. If you've seen this, hello my brother. Again, we can't compete with him, but well, we did good. I think he motivated us when he was there and his partner. Pretty fit. I don't know the time we did, but it was good. So pretty much we finished at the same time, and we were feeling really good again. And we started jogging and kind of running as well to the next station that this time was the walking farmers. So. Now, as you know, guys, the Walking Farmers is one of the quickest stations in the Hyrox. Because either way you can walk or you can run during the station. And personally, I don't have any problems with the grip. I will say it's one of my strengths, the grip. So I'm no struggle with that station. And my partner as well. During our training or preparation, I'm making sure that she's doing the same ways as I do. No for mix double open, if not, because also I was getting ready for men's pro, and I was making sure that she do between the men's open and men's pro weight. So between that, in order to get better and she becomes strong. And actually, believe me, she's a strong woman, and it's challenging for her, but at the point that is working for her, you know what I mean? So she's not overdoing it or stuff like that. And when she was doing her training for this station. She was doing 24 kilos, sometimes 20, 28. And yeah, when we arrived to this station, Walking Farmers, we did pretty good.
Hey, Carolina!
Walking lunges, he will be a little bit a problem because of the knee situation, right? But that's what I thought. But once we arrived there, she talked to me. The pain becomes more when she's running, because the pain comes from the back of her knee and go all the way around. I will have a chat with her physio, and I will mention what is this about on the podcast that I'm working with her. That's why she's not here with me, because I want to do a podcast with her about her experience, not just on this Hyrox, if not all her body transformation. Full podcast with her, guys, and we're gonna touch this point of her knee injury, and then I will explain to you better what actually is the problem. But anyway, the pain becomes when she runs. But when she was doing the lunges, it's a little bit uncomfortable, but not to the point that she cannot do. And she actually did pretty well on the lunges. And same as I think we are very strong on that station. Even if I don't have big legs or muscular legs, but they are pretty strong. From the sports I used to do before, I used to be a soccer player, for those that know me, and that helped me a lot with my strength. So we actually did very good in that station. That's one of the strongest stations as well, and that will be fluid. I'm not saying it was too easy, right? Every station is it takes part of you, but we managed to do good time. Things that help us a lot to relax after, let's say, the burpees station was our kids. Our kids, they are our team. So then every time you go and you do the lap of 1K, you always look up, to try to see them. But in this case, we didn't even need to do that, because you can't hear the screams. Hey, Pa, hey, Johan, hey, Ma, let's go. And believe me, that changed your mindset. That helped us a lot, especially in the final lap. After the lunges, man, the legs almost gone. Crying, especially my partner. So we were tired, but then you hear these kids, and not only them, if not their friends and the F45 team family, also they were there supporting. And you hear this, and man, it's like, fuck, they give you that little extra energy for the last lap, that little pump, right? And then we go into the wall ball zone, station number 8, the last one. Oh man, imagine that, lunges, running, and then you come to those quad wall balls. Man, believe me, I started the station obviously because I tried to protect my partner as well from her knee. But again, we keep the same philosophy of doing half-half, because she's a warrior and she wants to do it. But I started. So our plan was originally to do 20-20-20. But my mind was, man, I will give a shot to do unbroken 100 reps of wall balls. This we're not telling her, because I want to surprise her. And here I am, taking the ball, 6 kilos, and let's go. Man, it sounds easy to do it, but actually doing it is, sorry for the word, but it's fucking hard. Fucking hard, guys. All the way down. was doing very well, 25, 26, and man, I'm doing it, boom, boom. But once you get to 40, 41 feels like 90. Oh man, my legs didn't answer to me anymore. So I just could do 50 wall balls. 50, I'm proud of it. It's very good number, guys, believe me. But that reflects, they have to train even harder, they have to do more stuff. And I will tell you that at the end, okay? The reflection things. But I did 50, even my partner was surprised. And then she jumped, and then we shared the wobbles, right? She did 20, I did 10, she did 10, and we finished with the last 10. But again, at the end, guys, also it's like, imagine all the 8Ks round you done, the 7 stations, and you are in the last bit of energy. But man, once we finish, that feeling of crossing the line, especially after the challenge of running with injuries, and not only that, you start remembering all the hard training, all the process, all that stuff. All that comes to when you cross the line, and then you see your name up there. In this case, we put my wife's flag, Colombia, and she's seen that, and I look at her, happy, proud. Oh, that's good. That was really good. Now, once we see your time, guys, believe me, for all the challenges we did have in that race, we thought would be bad time. But remember when I told you the first 3 or 4 stations, the 4Ks, we did really, really good. It's because we were smashing it to the point where we slowed down because of the injury, and then do it 1 hour 24 minutes. It's actually not bad. We couldn't beat our time at Brisbane, but that wasn't the point anymore. But we did finish just 1 minute late compared to Brisbane with injuries. So let's just guess. Let's just say, if this knee problem didn't happen, guys, I promise to you, we could beat our time by 10 minutes or even more. Guys, what I can say, this is my reflection of this mixed doubles first day, Hyrox in Brisbane and Sydney, sorry. My reflection is, guys, that we did very good on our training and stuff like that. In situations like this, like the knee injury from a partner, it happens. It happens. Who knows what other athletes also have injuries over there. But it's the risk of sports, right? In the competition. You could be, training really hard for 3 months or more, doing really good, but maybe in the day of the event, something happens. Who knows? It's part of it. But my reflection is like, and I always mention this to my clients and to my friends, and it's an advice that I use a lot for sports, but also I do apply for life. It's how you take these problems and how you face them to get out of it or to become better. If we don't change the mindset halfway through, who knows what time we end up doing it, or if we finish the race, or even the problems that we may could have my partner and I because of that situation. But just take 1 second to breathe in, think of the problem, and find a solution. But thank you for watching, guys. This is day 1. Next week I will drop the next video, day 2 on Hyrox Men's Pro Division. So thank you for watching the pre-up video blog, guys. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. It's coming a lot of content, podcasts with athletes, trainings, nutrition, everything on this channel, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it, and I will see you later. Bye.